TIFU by cleaning my teen's room and finding her mature toy. My 17-year-old daughter is staying with her dad down at the shore for the week. So I wanted to surprise her with a clean room. I am not one to go through drawers or books. Her privacy is important. Now, just to let you know, I have done this I am the past for her. So it's nothing new to help her out. A quick make of her bed, dirty clothes washed, and a vacuum was in desperate need. So I started to clean up. Her 3-year-old sister came in and wanted to see what was going on. So I sat her on the bed with some toys to occupy her. This is where is messed up. A few minutes later I hear this RRRRRRRRR noise and my toddler say, "Ooh, a pink gun." Bang! Bang! I turn to look at her. She is sitting there with a pink vibrator, pushing the vibrate button to shoot me. I quickly said, No, that's not our toy," and put it under the blankets, which is where I am, assuming she found it. Then I took my toddler, turned out the lights and left the room. I do not think I will be in there cleaning anytime soon. TLD or TIFU by cleaning my teen's room only to have my toddler find her pink vibrator. 17-year daughter browsing Reddit from the shores. GIF. Friend's mom cleaned while they were out of town. Found toys. Bagged them separately and placed them in the nightstand bottom drawer. Even added a package of batteries and added a bow. When my husband and I were just dating, we were both still living at home with our respective parents. He was around 22 at the time. We'd been dating a while, and his aunt was coming to visit. So he and I go to stay with friends so his aunt can stay in his bedroom and spend more time with her sister. My husband cleaned his room before vacating. He did not leave a disaster. But still, his mother was anxious about her sister visiting. They rarely get to see each other. She's an anxious person in general. So she decides she's going to help calm herself by cleaning the bedroom and getting it fully ready for her guest. First problem. She found our condoms and there were so many. It just seemed weird. Really, it was just that we didn't like condoms. And none of them worked well. So we had a whole bunch of different kinds, which really freaked her out. She saw it as, OMG, they're having all the sex. Which, I mean, we were early 20s in love. We were. So she comes out of the bedroom, tells his sisters and dad about her discovery, has a panic attack. They tell her, WTF are you doing in your grown son's room? Do not go back in there. She calms down, decides she should go back in, organizes all condoms by brand. Second and final problem. She's cleaning some more when she throws something away and realizes she didn't mean to throw that thing away. Reaches into the trash to retrieve said item. Item comes out with a used condom attached to it from us that morning. Mom comes back out of the room. Full panic attack. Gets no sympathy from anyone in the family. To add to the could be worse comments, the wife and I were in the middle of wrestling and I went to grab her toy. Gone. Nowhere to be found. Needless to say, it interrupted our session. We're super confused and then it hit us both. One of our teens borrowed the toy. Group text to household. Hey, return what you borrow. No further details. The vibrator returned. No questions were asked and we promptly threw it in the trash. There is no amount of toy cleaner in the world to clean this situation. My in-laws were cat-sitting for us a couple of years back. I recently moved into the apartment, and they had gotten me a dresser from the restore. His mom got some nice dresser liners for me, and I had not installed them yet. The dresser was half full of clothes. I was going through what to keep and toss, etc. Well, during one cat visit, my Phil took it upon himself to put the liners in the dresser. The first top left one went in fine. It was the sock, panty, B drawer. The top right drawer was out. Fun adult drawer though. Butt plugs of various shapes and sizes. Vibrators. Benoit balls. Dildos. A paddle. Some rope. Bandanas to tie. Blindfold. You name it. It was in there. And he 100% found our fun drawer. How do I know that he stumbled upon all of this? Well, a couple months later at the family Christmas party, his dad is feeling a little good from the drinks, and leans over to me and goes, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know when we were watching the cats I was going to put the dresser liners in for you, but I got to the top right drawer and decided I shouldn't. I could have died right then and there." My son brought a maxi pad to kindergarten, stuck it over one eye and told everyone he was a pirate today. He refused to let the teacher take it off him. This reminds me of when I was a late teen. Just turned 18. My mom had cleaned my room, found some adult material and mentioned it to my dad. There was a pause during dinner and he looked me straight in the face. Told me to hide my stuff better. Then grinned like the Cheshire Cat from Wonderland and started laughing as Mom just kinda stared at her plate. Live and learn. Reorganized some stuff. Never had an issue or other conversation about it since. Appreciate all the upvotes. Also, I just lost my grandmother. I had family with me. Not thinking. I grabbed my bear for comfort, not remembering that's where I had mine stashed. It made a grand entrance, skittering across the floor for all to see. Yeah, the silence after that was deafening. Every teenage girl with a pink vibrator freaking out right now. When I was a kid, 25 years ago, I had a shoebox I just started putting comics in and keeping it under my bed. No particular reason other than the box was nearly the same size as the comics. Just storing them. They weren't against the rules or racy or anything. Many years later, about a decade ago, I'm a grown man living on my own and my mom is converting the room to a guest playroom for the grandkids and she finds this box under my old bed. She calls my aunt and they open it together, expecting the worst. Just old comics. Daredevil. Some weird NFL superhero. But not the magazines they were fearful of finding. LMAO, when will parents learn? Once puberty hits, people need all the privacy lol. I find the image of the 3-yo sister laser blasting you with a vibrator quite adorable and hilarious. I distinctly remember being in daycare at about 5. Someone had put a case of massagers in the dumpster near our play area. We went out to play and it wasn't long before we all had new toys. The teachers were chasing us around the play yard trying to collect them. This was in San Francisco, so who knows where those toys had been. Never clean a room for a teen, they hate it. I hated it. There is always something you try to hide it from your parents. My son tells everyone I'm a police officer because he found a few sets of handcuffs, among other things, in my nightstand. We've since moved the fun drawer to an undisclosed location. A 17-year-old who masturbates? Surprised Pikachu. My mother did the exact same thing to me when I was about that age. You know the threat of if you don't clean your room I will. Well, got to that stage and she did it while I was at school one day. So yeah, she found all my adult mags. I come home to my room like WTF race to see if the mag's been found, yep, and gone. Start searching the room, they are all neatly stacked in a drawer and was never mentioned again lol. My mum is pretty cool. When I lived at home, I left my drawer open. The family dog brought my vibrator to my dad. We've never spoken about its smiling face with terror. This is like such a rookie mistake. If you kid as teen, young adult, you don't go in there. When my wife and I were first dating, my mother-in-law decided to clean our apartment while we were Away for the weekend. She stumbled across my weed and some of our Polaroids, and I think she was scarred for life. Your first mistake. No teen has ever wanted to be surprised by finding out that someone else has been in their room without them.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.